This will be a 100 Q&A practice test. Plaintiff Attorney Mr. Reyes, capital R-E-Y-E-S. Defense Attorney Mr. Jones, capital J-O-N-E-S. Excuse me. All right, we'll start with the plaintiff attorney. Ready? Did you brought your vehicle to a complete stop, veering to the right? Yes. Okay. And with regard to the other lady who stopped her SUV, the other van, when you were pulling to the right, not seeing any turn signal on her vehicle, and seeing her stop, did you know what she was going to do? Well, yes, sort of. What I don't want you to do is to speculate what she was going to do. I want to know, as she was coming to a quick stop. At that point, I didn't know what she was going to do. Okay, except she stopped. All right, and at that point, of course, you're veering to the right still, correct? Yes. All right, and then was it just kind of out of the blue that she just turned left? Is that what happened? It was immediately after she stopped. And with regard to after she stopped, this motorcyclist went to the left of your vehicle, and then she started to turn to the left. Is that the idea? Is that what happened? Not exactly. Okay, let's try it this way. Do you go ahead? Like I say, this all happened in split seconds. She stopped her car, slightly turned it left to make a left-hand turn into something. And as she's doing that, this guy revs up his motorcycle and is passing me as she's doing this. Let me do it this way, ma'am. Number one, the timing of all this, you say, happens in split seconds, almost seconds. Is that right? Yes. So as she's stopping, you don't know what this motorcyclist is thinking, do you? Of course not. Okay, and you don't know what she's thinking, she being the driver of the other van? I do not. All you know is, for some reason, this lady brought her car to a quick stop. And you don't know what's going on. Is that right? Yes. And then what you know is this rider, you have a sense, you hear him, and you see him coming around your vehicle. Is that right? Yes. And at about the same time, you see the lady starting to turn left. Is that right? Yes. And then you see a collision. Yes. And at the moment of the collision, would it be fair to say that her vehicle angled a little bit? Yes. And did you see The actual impact that the rider had into the van, yes. And at the moment that the motorcycle impacted the van, I'm getting a sense that the van had already started a little bit of a turn. Yes, the angle, if we went from the angle that the van was at the point the motorcycle hit it, would you say that the angle would be less than a 45-degree angle? I'd say it was around a 45-degree angle. All right, the word list. All right, there are no words for the word list. That will conclude our 100 Q&A practice test.